For here to go.
She
Are
makes
they-
tasty ones too.
Are the Clintons still alive?
Who?
The Clintons, you said Bill and Hillary.
They've been executed.
Huh?
Joe Biden was executed also.
What are you talking about?
Everything you see on TV is fake.
Well, executed by who?
A military tribunal called Space Force. It was a military put in by Trump when he was in office.
I mean, I hope you're true. I hope,
Dude,
I would hope.
I'm not lying to you. You're going to hear about it real soon. They're going to do
That's not part of the,
an EBS, an emergency broadcast.
right.
All the lights are going to go out. All the internet's going to go out. And they're going to tell you that they're taking the government back. We're in continuity of government. Our government was taken
For the
over.
last 4 years.
Yeah.
Wow. That's not part of, what is that group called?
Kamala Harris is not real either. There's a list of them.
How do you know? I mean, I have kids in the Navy. They're certainly not telling me any of that.
When Trump went in office, see, the cabal,
Yeah.
the deep state, they
Yeah.
own everything.
Yeah, yeah.
They own all the media.
Yeah.
So they block all these things from being told to you. Okay? Trump, he created a thing called Space Force, which is a new military.
Right.
They watermarked all the ballots before they went out. So Supreme Court, you're also gonna hear on TV that the Supreme Court ruled that the election was fake.
Right.
Okay, because they counted the water ballot. Actually, Trump won all the states
Yeah.
except 2 by 80%.
Well, then why did they get away with January 6th,
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
The Bidens and all
That's
that.
all.
Why?
It was all set up. It was, the inside all the people, the crowd,
Yeah.
were FBI agents
Okay, my dear.
making it happen. They're the ones that, hey, come on, let's do
I
that.
sure hope. That would be very nice.
Well-
Then our 2025 would be a good year going
What's
Honey,
this?
it's gonna be, listen,
Leave it.
it's gonna be the best blessings you've ever
That's
heard in your
what I
life.
just thought of it. Right.
When all this doesn't happen, then where are you at?
Okay, sounds good,
Huh?
Cindy.
When all this
Gracias.
doesn't happen, then where are you at?
Okay,
When
bye.
everything that you're predicting doesn't happen, then what are you going to do?
It's already done.
It's not.
And
It's
then the next-
you're predicting, all the prophecy that you're predicting is not gonna happen, and then what is your crisis going to be?
the crisis is that the globalists,
I'm talking about you personally. What happens when your whole belief system shatters because everything that you have been led to believe through the filter bubble that you are listening to doesn't come to fruition? Then you just build new prophecy, I guess?
no, it's,
Think about it.
no, I'm not thinking about it. I know,
Well,
I know the facts.
obviously you're not.
Good luck. Good luck.
Let's go.
Honey, it's all true. And there's people like that, they're called unawake. They're gonna cut the power for 2 weeks, worldwide, and the internet. SpaceLink is gonna take
Is
over.
that part of that? I can't think of the term. What's that term that got a lot of conspiracy, but negativity? Oh,
Okay.
I can't think of that term. I can't think of that term. I can't think of it.
Q.
Yeah, QAnon. Is that all part of the QAnon idea?
Actually, John F. Kennedy started that. They assassinated, our own FBI and CIA assassinated John F. Kennedy. Our own government brought our buildings down, the Twin Towers
9/11.
down. Do you know who that is?
Oh, yeah, he's a bad guy too.
Bill Clinton. I mean, that's
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, okay? Who's that?
Is that Rosen?
Yeah. I have them all. These are by injection.
Where'd you get that from?
This is from a thing called Restored Republic.
I see it. I want to get a picture. Okay, Restore Republic. Okay.
Yeah. And what it is, it's a private browser. All the internet is owned by the CIA. Google's owned by the CIA. So they block everything.
The
But if
CIA
you
is
go to
bad.
like DuckDuckGo,
Yeah.
which is private, or Rumble, or Truth Social, these are private things.
Yeah, yeah.
And the government can't block them.
So, like my son is in the Navy, he wouldn't be aware of all of this? He wouldn't know his commander-in-chief is really gone? As far as Biden
A lot of
goes?
people do. A lot of people do.
So do you think we're going into World War III?
No. That's also kind of a ploy.
Assad?
Like
Ukraine,
everything you've
all
been
of
hearing
that?
is wrong.
Russia, Ukraine?
Like Russia, Ukraine is the cabal's headquarters. Underneath in tunnels is all child trafficking and organ harvesting and biolabs.
Yeah.
Russia is the good guy, believe it or not. They're the good guys, okay? Israel, bad, really bad.
Israel's bad.
Yes.
Are they real Jews there?
They're completely run by the CIA, and the Gaza Strip.
Well, what about the Bible prophecy about the Jews and Jesus coming back and all that?
The thing is that there's very few real Israelis left. A lot of the Israelis are not real Israelis.
Well, where are they?
Rothschild bought Israel way, way, way back in the day. He bought Israel.
Yeah.
And then the people that settled around Israel, he named them.
So 1948, when Israel became a nation again, and we go by, that's a big prophecy that God said would come to pass.
Exactly.
In the Bible.
Yeah.
Is that really true then? 1948?
Yeah. Actually, everything I'm telling you is biblical.
Okay, rapture, tribulation period?
Like the end
You
of
believe that
times.
too?
Okay, the end of times.
Yeah.
What you're living in right now is the end of times.
Right.
So the way you live today, they call it as a slave. Your taxes are wrong.
Yeah, they definitely are bad.
All of that. Did you know that inside Washington, D.C., there's another country called British Columbia? You knew that?
I mean,
Did you know that America's not free? We're an American corporation. We are still under British rule. That all your taxes and your interest rates and everything, they go to British Columbia. Okay? And inside British Columbia, inside Washington, is the Vatican, the British monarchy, and the American bank.
oh, I know, globalist elites are all
They
bad.
take all your money,
Yeah.
they launder it to the British monarchy. From the British monarchy, it goes to the Vatican. The Vatican takes the money and buys gold. Underneath the Vatican is 150 miles of tunnels full of gold that they've been stealing from all the countries.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Trump, when he was president, you never heard about this. Trump, as a president, with a guy named Charlie Ward from England, took 140 jumbo jetliners, told the Queen, we're not incorporated anymore, we're a republic, and I'm taking our money. They filled all those jumbo jetliners with gold and took all the money from them and distributed it, all the gold, back to everybody.
I got a kid
So
in
he
the car
took
waiting.
$60 trillion for the United States, and it's in Reno right now.
Yeah.
You're getting all the money back. Your birth certificate was false. They made a trust fund in your name.
Do you ever listen to Now the End Begins? He's out of St. Augustine, Pastor Grider. You
Yeah.
should look him up and send him some information what you're talking about.
Your birth certificate was a trust fund, but they didn't tell you that. That's why it's in capitals. Your money's been making money since you were born, okay? Trump has got all that money. You're gonna get all your money back. If you're over 60, the average American is worth $20 to $23 million apiece. All the interest that you've ever paid your whole life is also coming back to you. And it's gonna be real soon. They may shut the lights off tomorrow.
What about the mark of the beast, Revelation 13? Where does that play into it?
I'm not too sure, but listen,
Because the technology's there.
all of this is real. That cell phone, that's a mark of the beast, dude. It's to keep society away from what I'm telling you and the truth of what's happening. It's to keep you embedded, and all our children are in there. They forgot how to worship God, and they live in their phones.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, definitely we're all addicted.
But anyway,
All right.
I
Well,
told
thank you
it
for
to you.
sharing that all with
I
me.
told it
I
to you.
appreciate it.
You can believe it or not.
Well, time will
So
definitely tell.
when it does happen, you can say, dude, I had God send me somebody to tell me this stuff.
And what's your name?
I'm out of it.
Otto?
I'm Otto.
Oh, are you from
I'm
Florida?
a religious guy. I'm a part of the Knights of Columbus. I'm a part of the Epiphany Church. We're associated. I know everybody. I'm not just some guy just talking.
Yeah, I get it. Are you
I've
from
been
Florida?
studying this for 3.5, 4 years.
Are you from Florida?
Okay.
I am now.
Do you want?
Oh.
I'm normally from Michigan.
Oh, okay.
All right, honey.
All right, well, be safe.
Not a big.
Thank you very
No, you
much.
just mean like the little. Yes.